I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I have not been against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
Against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
Canelo Crawford.
Very hard. 50-50. For me, pound for pound, #1 is Terence Crawford.
Experienced boxing analysts agree on one thing about the highly anticipated fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford: it probably won't be close. Many believe Crawford faces a big challenge moving up 2 weight classes to super middleweight. Canelo's skill in landing powerful body shots and wearing down opponents at 168 pounds, combined with his success at higher weights, gives him a clear edge over Crawford's style and size. Jiren Ennis warned Crawford that jumping straight to 168 pounds against Canelo is a big mistake. He advised Bud to take a tune-up fight at 160 pounds first, reminding everyone that Canelo has long ruled the super middleweight division and often knocks out larger opponents.
I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been pitting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, you know, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. You know, at like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, you know, the feeling of somebody a little bit bigger. You know, and things like that. You know. I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, you know, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Former champion Carl Froch believes Crawford is moving up too many weight classes and probably won't last past 6 rounds against Canelo's tough power and strong body attacks. Froch thinks Terence Crawford will have a hard time staying in the fight for more than 4 to 6 rounds because of the big jump in weight between the two fighters.
It was absolutely crap, load of rubbish. The fight really was a waste of time. If you haven't watched it, don't watch it, because there's better things you can be doing, like probably watching the grass grow or watching some paint dry maybe. But that fight was a total waste of time. Watching that as a former unified super middleweight world boxing champion and Hall of Famer, I was thinking to myself, what an opportunity you've got there. If I was fighting still 10 years ago, if that opportunity came up for me, I know Canelo Alvarez is going to be a tough fight for anybody. I know it's a long ask trying to beat a guy like that, but come on. If I'm in there with Canelo, for whatever amount of money, there's going to come a point where I'm saying, right, I'm going for it now. Probably around 3 or 4, I'm going to stick it on him and have a go. To be given an opportunity like that, Skull, defending his IBF title and potentially becoming undisputed, to go in there and just perform like that, for me, it's not acceptable. And I think in my day and with my mindset and the way I used to fight, I'd have gone for it. Just gone for it, and then give the fans, give the boxing fans, and do myself and my trainer proud.
He has passed his best. He's had over 65s. Made a fortune. Why is he even still fighting? But this is a super fight against Crawford. Yeah. But it could go wrong for him. He could end up losing. Whoever loses, it'll be an upset, because the amount of people that think Crawford's going to win. Crawford's certainly an unbelievable bad boy fighter, proper good fighter. Then you've got Canelo, who just understands the game.
Abel Sanchez, who used to train Gennady Golovkin, called the fight absurd. He pointed out that Crawford hasn't shown the strength or progress needed to fight well at 168 pounds and would have to score a knockout to come out on top.
Canelo versus Terence Crawford. I'd like to get your thoughts on how that fight plays out and a prediction, if possible.
Okay, well, first of all, Terence Crawford is a great fighter, but so is Canelo. I think that, in my opinion, their IQ is similar, except Canelo doesn't get hit like Crawford gets hit. In my opinion, Canelo's a bigger man. Not that he started out as a bigger man, but he's now a bigger man. He has been hit by not only Gennady, who's one of the biggest punchers that a coach I've ever seen, but he's also been hit by Bivol, by Kovalev, who's a big puncher. You know, he's been hit by big guys. Crawford had a hard time with a 154-pounder who hit him often. So I think that no matter how much weight he puts on, no matter how smart he thinks he is or how big he thinks he is, he's going to be getting hit by a truck. And he's not used to that. And I think that at the beginning, just like it was with Kell Brook and Gennady, at the beginning, the speed and the talent.
Sparring insider Coron Davis, who has trained with both fighters, also supports Canelo. He highlights Canelo's bigger size and stronger build as the clear advantage in the matchup.
It'll be a lot you have to. It'll be a lot to get that victory based on size alone. Not that size wins fights, but you got a guy that got size and skills. It'll be hard. I mean, nothing's impossible. But if I had my money on somebody winning the fight, it'll be Canelo Alvarez. Even though Terence Crawford is a great fighter, they're both great fighters. You got two great fighters in there. I think one guy got the advantage due to his makeup, his body type, how big of a person he is, and I think that will be the deciding factor in that fight.
Jumping up 21 pounds, would Crawford have to fight the perfect fight?
Absolutely. Size will play a factor in that fight. It won't. It'll be a lot harder to damage Canelo. Canelo his punches will be way more effective than Crawford's punches if they fight at 168. So I think it'll be an issue. It's not impossible, but it would be hard.
Terence Crawford says his biggest advantage isn't power, but his smart fight IQ and ability to adapt. In interviews, he shared that he doesn't need a knockout to beat Canelo. His plan is to study Alvarez early, then change tactics during the fight and find openings. Crawford highlighted his skill to switch stances, lure Canelo in, and break his rhythm, making Canelo's pressure hard to land. He believes staying focused, sharp, and using smart offense matters more than just strength. He also brushed off concerns about size, saying, "You only really know how strong someone is when you fight them," and he's confident in his own power to hurt Canelo.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
know
see.
It.
We'll see. We'll
we
see.
Gonna see.
Sean Porter has openly worried about Terence Crawford's chance to handle Canelo's power for all 12 rounds at 168 pounds. He pointed out that moving up from welterweight to super middleweight is a big risk. While Porter respects Crawford's top-level skills and smarts in the ring, he thinks Canelo's strength and fast-paced attack could wear him down as the fight goes on.
The others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down. So I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo had, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean?
Bill Haney has been loud and passionate about the fight. He confidently said Crawford will beat Canelo badly, calling Crawford the best fighter in the world and saying size or fame don't matter when he's in the ring. At the official press conference, Haney even bet $100,000 on Crawford and shouted that the real action started when he arrived, warning everyone that Crawford is serious. Later, Haney also warned Crawford to stay careful, not just in the fight but about possible doping issues connected to Canelo's team.
Canelo Crawford, what's your breakdown of the fight?
Huh?
Canelo against Crawford, what's your breakdown?
Man, when you talking about these big fights, you whispering. You said Canelo and Crawford?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man, that's the biggest fight, you know what I mean, in boxing right now. Canelo and Crawford. Crawford stepping up. Man, it's so big, you got Muhammad over there saying something about it. That's how big it is. He came off the bench from the 60s, right, Muhammad? You go back in the 60s? Yeah, well, listen, Canelo is big. And shout out to Crawford stepping up. But does Crawford have to be worried about more things than just boxing?
Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
I didn't say he has to do any accusing, nor we would do that, but I'm saying is, let's worry. If you watch what happened to Devin just came out and said the damage is done after the fight. You can never go and repair that. So let's be cautious, let's be prepared, and at the very least, join 365 Nevada, 365 drug testing like Devin is doing.
Crawford has been honest when talking about his past opponents, sharing what he learned about his own skills and tough competition. He said Yurkus Gamboa was the hardest puncher he's faced. Even though Crawford knocked him out in their 2014 lightweight title fight, Gamboa's speed and power made a big impression early in his career. Crawford also gave credit to Egidijus Kavaliauskas as the strongest puncher he's met, though not the hardest hitter.
Rate your past opponents. I'm gonna give you 5, and you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 and give me like a 1 sentence as to why, all right? Yurkus Gamboa.
I rate him 10 because he was undefeated at the time. He was a 3-division champion. He was in his prime, on a break of being one of the biggest faces in boxing.
Mean Machine.
One of those guys that, you know, was on a break of becoming a world champion before he fought Terence Crawford. I think I give Mean Machine a 7. He was pretty technical.
Sean Porter,
I give him a 10. He's been in the ring with a lot of fighters. Porter is a well-rounded fighter, great person at that.
Israel Madrimov.
I give Israel a 9. I think, you know, experience played a big factor in our fight. He did real well against me. I give him a 9.
Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence, I give him a 10. Undefeated, 3-time world champion, unified world champion. Running through all the welterweights that he was put in front of him. You know, beat a few champions at that. So I'll give him a 10.
Jose Benavidez Jr. has made a strong statement. He called Crawford a beast and firmly believes Bud can beat Canelo at 168 pounds. He highlighted Crawford's smarts, unpredictability, ability to switch stances, and top-level ring IQ. While he admitted Canelo has the size edge, Jose said size alone doesn't win fights. He confidently picked Crawford to outthink and beat the Mexican star, saying Bud's mindset is all about winning, not just lasting through the fight.
A lot of people are counting Crawford out. Crawford's he's smart, he knows what he's doing. Canelo, you know, I mean, he's not that big of a guy. He obviously weighs more, but I mean, you can't take nothing from Crawford. He goes in there to win. So I mean, I feel like it'd be a good fight. You know, it sucks that my brother didn't get the opportunity, but I mean, only Canelo knows why it didn't happen. And you just gotta keep moving forward. You know, gotta keep moving forward. But it's gonna be a good fight to watch. I got Crawford on this one. The thing with him, he adjusts. He's a smart motherfucker. He adjusts. He not only does he switch from southpaw to orthodox, but he's just a smart. He has a high IQ in boxing, you know. And that's what I feel like. All these fighters that go in there to fight Canelo, they already go in there scared, is what I believe, you know, that which already beats him, you know. So Crawford's gonna go in there to fuck, not gonna go in there to fucking. So I mean, I have it going Crawford, bro. To be honest with you.
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao emphasized that Crawford needs to sharpen and keep his speed and style to handle Canelo's size and power in their super middleweight fight on September 13, 2025. When asked about Crawford's chances, Pacquiao said, "Good for Canelo." He then encouraged Bud to focus even more on his quickness, movement, and skill to beat the challenge of moving up in weight and facing a tough style.
My advice to him is as he's moving up to his upcoming fight, make sure that he focus on speed, he focus on how to improve his strength and while maintaining the speed.
Israel Madrimov, the last fighter to face Crawford, gave a calm but clear opinion on the fight. He said Canelo will win. Thinking it over, Madrimov pointed out that although he fought Crawford at 154 pounds in 2024 and lost a close unanimous decision, moving up 2 weight classes to super middleweight is a completely different challenge. He mentioned the big difference in size and power and, while respecting Crawford's skills, doubted his chances against Canelo. Madrimov finished by saying the fight won't be close at all.
If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think.
Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, what do you think about that fight if they did fight? Looks like it's up for September.
Good fight. You know, if 168 pounds, I think it's Canelo, but it's Canelo better technique because 50-50. If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think. If knockout, it's Canelo.
What makes Crawford so difficult to fight against?
He has power, smart, in more practical.
He has more experience.
The boxing world is divided over who will come out on top in this fight. Coach Joel Diaz gave a harsh and straightforward opinion, saying Crawford doesn't stand a chance. Diaz believes Crawford moving up 2 weight classes into Canelo's natural 168-pound division puts him at a big disadvantage. He called it foolish to think Bud can beat Canelo, pointing out the huge difference in size and power. Diaz also mentioned Crawford's weak performance when moving from 147 to 154 pounds against Israel Madrimov, warning that jumping to 168 pounds against a strong Canelo will be even harder. He said Alvarez can take Crawford's punches, but Crawford won't handle Canelo's powerful counterattacks.
If Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
Mikey Garcia shares a similar view. He admits Crawford is one of the most skilled fighters he's seen, but insists size matters a lot here. He pointed to Crawford's recent 154-pound fight where his power didn't quite show, making people wonder how it will hold up at 168 pounds. Garcia warns that Canelo's proven strength and physical edge at super middleweight give him a clear advantage. While Crawford has top-level boxing skills, Mikey says he'd need a flawless performance just to survive, let alone beat a naturally bigger and stronger champion like Alvarez. Excitement and doubt fill the boxing world ahead of the huge Canelo versus Crawford fight. Training clips of Crawford got mixed reactions. Some praised his added bulk and accuracy, while others said he's lost speed at 168 pounds. Fans argue Crawford won't look small next to Canelo. Social media also buzzed about the press conference fight, with many thinking it was staged drama, not real tension. At the same time, fans are excited about Netflix airing the fight and UFC commentators joining boxing, seeing it as a fresh way to bring new fans.
When talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. And it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled,
just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
After some early confusion about the promotion rights, UFC President Dana White has confirmed he is officially co-promoting the super middleweight unification fight set for September 13th. While Saudi supporter Turki Al-Sheikh controls the finances and final decisions on the venue, tickets, and marketing, White is adding his well-known UFC promotional power and worldwide influence to make this event a massive showdown.
Promoting the fight.
Yeah.
So the reason that I wear the Canelo Crawford shirt when I'm doing Canelo Crawford press is so people don't mistakenly think that I'm doing a UFC press conference. Because I think when everybody sees me, they associate UFC immediately. So I always wear the Canelo Crawford shirt when I'm doing a Canelo Crawford.
And you just have a strict like marketing deal with boxing for that fight?
No, I'm promoting the fight. Me and my team are running that fight.
Do you think Terence Crawford can overcome Canelo Alvarez's size and power at 168 pounds? Or is this fight already decided before it even starts?